Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rehan and I am passionate about learning, teaching, and exploring ideas that help people grow in the digital world and build meaningful career online. Today's topic is extremely important in the modern era personal branding. We will explore how anyone can build a strong, trusted, and impactful presence on the internet. Hello, everyone, to today's session. Our topic is how to build a strong personal brand online. Join us once again is our AI guest. Welcome.
Ah, I see what's happening here. It sounds like you're introducing a session or maybe practicing for something, yeah? You've got a really compelling topic there. Personal branding and building presence online is genuinely important stuff, especially in today's world. So, are you looking to brainstorm ideas for this section? Or did you want to dive into discussing strategies for building that strong online presence?
Let's start with the basic. What is personal brand?
Right. So, personal brand is basically how you present yourself to the world. It's the unique combination of your skills, values, and personality that people recognize and remember about you. Think of it as your professional reputation, but more intentional. It's what makes you stand out, what you're known for, and why people would want to work with you or follow what you do online.
Why is personal branding important today?
Absolutely. It's crucial these days. In a world where everyone's competing for attention online, having a strong personal brand is what separates you from the crowd. It builds trust, opens doors for opportunities.
How can someone start building a personal brand?
Good question to start. I'd say figure out what you're genuinely passionate about and what you're actually good at. That's your foundation. Then pick one or two platforms where your audience hangs out, whether that's LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, or whatever fits your style. Start sharing valuable content consistently. Be authentic about who you are and engage with others in your space. It's less about being perfect and more about showing up regularly and adding real value.
What role does consistency play? What role does consistency play?
Right. So, consistency is really the backbone of building trust and visibility. When you show up regularly with quality content, people start to expect you and recognize your voice. Algorithms also favor consistency, so your content gets better reach. But the key is finding a rhythm you can actually maintain long term rather than burning yourself out trying to be everywhere at once.
Which platforms are best for personal branding?
It really depends on your field and where your audience is, but LinkedIn is solid for professional growth and B2B stuff. Twitter or X is great for thought leadership and quick ideas. YouTube works well if you're comfortable on video, and Instagram or TikTok if you're more visual or creative. Instagram is also good for building community. The honest truth, though, is pick one or two where you feel most comfortable and can be consistent, rather than than spreading yourself thin across everything.
What mistakes do beginner make?
Good one. The biggest mistakes beginners make are trying to be everywhere at once instead of picking one or two platforms, posting inconsistently or giving up too early, and being inauthentic, trying to copy someone else's style instead of finding their own voice. They also often focus too much on follower counts instead of building real engagement and relationships. And honestly, a lot of people overthink it and never actually start, when really the best time to begin is now.
How important is authenticity?
Authenticity is honestly everything. People can sense when you're being fake, and that kills trust immediately. When you're genuine about who you are, your struggles, and your perspective, people connect with you on a deeper level. They follow you, not just your content. Plus, being authentic is way less exhausting than maintaining a persona.
How long does it take to build a strong personal brand?
That's the tricky part. There's no fixed timeline, really. Some people gain traction in a few months, others take a year or two. It depends on your niche, how much you post, the quality of your content, and honestly, a bit of luck with timing. But here's what matters more: think in terms of consistency over months, not weeks. If you commit to showing up genuinely for 6 to 12 months, you'll definitely start seeing real momentum and opportunities come your way.
Can a student build a personal brand?
Absolutely. Students are actually in a great position to build a brand. You've got time, fresh perspectives, and you're learning constantly, all of which makes for compelling content. Whether it's sharing what you're learning, documenting your journey, or teaching others about your field, students often build engaged audiences because people relate to that authentic learning process. Plus, starting early means you'll have an established presence by the time you're job hunting, which is a huge advantage.
What is the biggest benefit of personal branding?
The biggest benefit is opportunity, doors open for you. A strong personal brand brings job offers, collaborations, speaking gigs, clients, and partnerships without you even having to chase them as hard. People recognize your value and come to you. But beyond that, it gives you credibility and influence in your field, which translates to real impact and the ability to shape conversations. It's freedom, essentially.
Any final advice for our viewers?
Yeah, so here's the thing: start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment or until you feel ready. Pick one platform, commit to showing up authentically once or twice a week, and focus on adding real value rather than chasing numbers. And remember, your personal brand is a long game, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself, stay consistent, and trust that if you're genuine and helpful, people will notice you've got this.
Thank you for these powerful insights. Today we learned from personal branding is not about fame. It is about value, trust, and consistency in the digital world. What do you think?
I think you've nailed it right. Personal branding really is about those three things: value, trust, and consistency. It's not about being the loudest or most famous person in the room, it's about being someone people can count on, someone who delivers real value and shows up authentically. That's what creates lasting impact in the digital world, and that's what actually opens doors for meaningful opportunities and connections.
See you for the next time with another and interesting and useful topic. Till then, goodbye.
Brilliant, Rai. Thanks for this conversation. It's been great exploring personal branding with you. Looking forward forward to the next session with another fascinating topic. Till then, take care and keep building.